All right, so here we have Facebook. Hopefully you guys can see me here. So again, my lead generation strategy on Facebook is to connect with, send out 20 friend requests per day, okay? 20 friend requests per day. That's the goal. You don't want to send them out all at once, okay? We want to send these requests out either 10 and 10 or 5, 5, and 5 and 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Four 5-person thingies, okay? I'm not the biggest fan of just like mass deleting people on Facebook. Again, if you've got negative people on your Facebook, delete them if you see something negative. You've got birthdays here. Birthdays is the best way to consistently delete people, okay? Because you can go to your birthdays and you can easily have a look and say, okay, like, all right, this person, I don't need to be friends with him, okay? I look at his profile and like, I actually kind of know this guy's not the, guy I really want to connect with. So again, this is how I unfriend people. Okay. Easy as that. I don't have to worry about unfriending people like every day. This is how I clear up my, kind of clear your cache on your profile. Okay. So again, that's how I do it. Okay. I send a birthday message every day. So, I just clear that out. I don't have to go through and say like, okay, I need to like delete 1,000 people. It's a waste of time in my opinion. Okay. So I want you to think about who has your audience. Who do you want to build your audience around? Who do you want to connect with? We're going to do this if I'm building my network marketing business. So it's not a place of like, how we find this is how I find leads for our network marketing business and people who would buy our products. Okay. Is that fair? I think that's the fairest way to do this and probably the simplest way to help you see how I would find people that are either going to become customers or reps inside of our network marketing business. So again, we're in a clean living, health and wellness company. So the graph search is your best friend. So, I'm reading a book right now. Let's see if I can find, actually I was reading a book and let's see. Okay. So, I like to find authors because typically the people that I want to connect with are connected with authors. So I'm reading this book called Selling the Invisible by Harry Beckwith. And I'm going to go to pages here. So fan pages are the best place that I can find authors and things like that. So I'm not finding him. So so typically if I'm not finding someone, again, this is live. So this is just me. I can turn my book over and look at who on the back of the book is, giving out reviews. Okay. So I see a Roger Dow, who is he's a sales manager, vice president. So let's just see if we can find this guy. I'm just kind of showing you how I look for people and look who's already building my audience. So he doesn't have a fan page. So again, I may look up the next offer. Let's go with Stephen Pressfield. Okay, and again, you can add 20 people a day doing this. So again, I'm just going to go to Stephen Pressfield's page. Okay, again, this could take 30 minutes a day. Okay, period. I know a lot of people that are into personal development and they're into their health and things like that. They would hang out here, right? So one, I can look and see what this guy's talking about, and two, I can look and see, if probably going to look for his most engaging thing in terms of comments, which he doesn't seem to get a lot of comments, but all right, so obviously like this person commented, however, they're just like out here begging for money. I don't want to connect with that person. All right, so I like this one. So this person trained with Delane. I like that they shared that. So let's see. So I would actually reach out to her. She doesn't have a ton of likes. So I would actually just type in, I'd cut her out. So I'm just kind of giving you what I would do on a daily basis. Delane Ross. All right. I think that's the same person. So we'll open that up in a new tab. Okay. So again, So again, some of you know the network marketing company that we're in, right? Okay. My mindset again has to be: am I the person that Delane would look to for help somewhere, right? Am I that person? So again, she's got good feedback here. She's got good engagement. It seems like, I think that's the same person. Is that the same person? I think it is, right? Is it the same person? Cool. I would send this person a friend request. That's one. So 19 to go. Okay. Sometimes you're going to see the requested follow up here. I can find out what group she's in. I want to maybe jot down if I find those things. So again, I may just click the about section. This person seems pretty solid. So I may try to find out some groups that she's in. She's obviously fit. Okay. So okay, cool. So I can see some of her friends here. Regional director, character and leadership at Boys and Girls Club. Awesome. Sounds pretty fitting to me. So cool. Let's go this route. Okay. Seems like she has a really good network. Honestly, she seems like a person that would join her network marketing company. So I'm just going to go ahead and add that. Okay. Again, you see how quickly I can move through this? Okay. Okay. I saw another clue. So in the about section, I saw this: gym, condition, all about kettlebells. Okay, cool. I'm starting to see. Okay, maybe there's like a I actually like kettlebell workouts. So what I would type in, okay, is I may type in kettlebells, and I'm just going to go to groups and see what that gets me. Not a lot of like bigger groups, but again, you don't have to look for big groups. Sometimes smaller groups are the better group. You gotta, sometimes you gotta make sure they're active. So 4 posts a day, kettlebell AMPD instructors. It actually sounds. Let me see what they got going on. Okay, so now look at this. This is how you can find people. Again, I may just looking for people that that look like they may be pretty active and would look like they'd be a good fit just visually for our network marketing company. This one stands out. That one stands out, and this one stands out. I'm just looking at profile pictures. So again, I'm going to open a new tab. Okay, let me see. She's got 600 friends, and let's see. Last time she changed her profile picture was in 2016, so probably not going to be the most active person. So let's check this one out really quick. Again, I'm going for speed here, guys. I'd actually put a timer on this stuff and keep it moving. Okay. Let's see here. August 19. I'm looking at stuff like this. Looks like she's got friends. She hangs out. She goes out. She's got a decent amount of friends. Awesome. Okay. Send the friend request, and I'm out of here. Okay. So, again, what I may do too is, let's see, someone in, oh, we got any customers? We got. Yeah. Yep. So, for me, I may find people that that have like a lot of engagement. So like sometimes, like I know this lady has an audience that looks like they would join our company. So again, and I know she gets a lot of engagement. So again, I'm just like flying off the top here, but again, how many friend requests have we sent out so far? Maybe 3. Are we at 3? 2 or 3? Is it 3? Okay, cool. So putting it on the clock here, and I do believe we've at 5, or I think we're like 8 minutes or something like that. Okay, so no, no. Oops, I clicked on that one, didn't mean to. But she did post an hour ago. Coach, speaker, facilitator. Can't connect with her, so for the sake of time, I'm not going to mess with it. Okay, if I can't send a friend request, it's just tough. I may send a message sometimes, but for the sake of this one, I'm not. Okay, so I actually am going to pull this up because there's 500 people here on our latest post. So again, I'm just looking for profile pictures on people that look like they may be, what they would be open to our company. Okay. All right, that's positive. She wins. Good. Maybe for the sake of time, just running through this. Okay. So again, I may do 10 here, and that's it. Okay. And then what I may do is I may be looking for people in my local area too. Okay. So let's just say I did 10 regular friend requests, and then I want to find, 5 or 10 people in my local area. So this is what I do locally. Okay. So I may type in, Greenville, South Carolina. And I may type in fitness, Greenville, South Carolina. I'm gonna go to people, and you may want to come back to this, but again, so let's just do this. I'll do this Calvin guy. So I like that. Cool. Seems like a cool dude. He's in the fitness. He's helping people. Perfect. Let's connect with this guy, right? He knows people. And then what I'm going to do is, see if I can find it really quick. Perfect. I'm going to go to his friends. And then I'm going to go to current city. And now I can find a whole bunch of people here that are local that I can connect with, that I want to find that look like they're in, that would join our company. Okay. So go with that one. And I could easily just pick 10. So there's one. She seems like an authority already. Cool. Again, I look for people that may have networks and that look like people that are in my company. Okay. So that was like what, 1, 2. Okay, cool. I saw her on LinkedIn today. She's already she's an Isagenix. Again, just flowing through here. Look at this guy. He's, in the gym flexing. Cool. Perfect. She looks pretty professional. Cool. Awesome. Again, do you see how easy you can find like 20 people that probably would fit? Okay. Okay, so she reached a friend limit. Cool. With this guy. Perfect. I mean, just easy, easy, easy stuff. This guy. Perfect. Boom. And I could do that. And so that took 15 minutes, and we got about, 10, 15, maybe 20 people. And I was showing it to you. Okay. Sometimes if I'm looking for people, like this is kind of a ninja trick. So I kind of debated doing this one, but oh well. Sometimes I'll find like a big name, somebody like maybe like Ray, and I'll just see who's on there. Now, again, this is something I wouldn't recommend. Like, if you're not there in terms of leadership yet, may not be the best thing for you to do. However, sometimes when you go on here, this is what I used to do. I'd go on a video like this, and I'll go to let's see, I'll just go on here.
Our fellow rank maker.
And I'll just go through here in the comment section. I'll write down the questions that people are asking, and that's my content for a month or a week. Okay. So again, if I'm in the health and wellness niche, and I can find somebody like Jillian Michaels that's like doing something like this, she's out there teaching. I may go out and find the answers to questions that people are asking them on their Facebook Live and shoot them a friend request. Right? Because I know that Jillian Michaels isn't going to be answering their questions. right? So if I find someone that is doing certain things like Ray would do in terms of like teaching, like daily kind of stuff, I can go write down all the questions that those people are asking in these teaching sessions and shoot them a friend request. And I can go do my own research. Even if I don't know the answer, I could do my own research, right? And go find out the answer for them. Does that make sense? Okay. And connect with those people. I mean, that's easy as hell to do. Okay. Easy as hell to do. Right. Like, hell, I mean, I could go on here and shoot 10 friend requests to people that connect. Maybe Billy wouldn't get up with them. Maybe he would never contact them. If they connect with me and they resonate with me, maybe that's it. Maybe they resonate with you more than they did with Jillian Michaels. I don't know. Okay. But hopefully this helps. Okay. Let me know. Did you get value from just looking at this thing and just learning? I mean, 20 people a day, connecting, with, 10 or 15 of them, because they're going to show up in your news feed. Again, I don't really highly recommend connecting with the same people that same day. Okay. Not the biggest fan of that. I want to let some of my content do the work. Okay. I will share this with you. Again, I would highly recommend keeping some type of target audience file. Okay. Many of you may have seen this. Oh man, do it. Okay. But I keep a target audience file. It's kind of like a memory jogger. Okay. So I keep a track of like influencers and authors and technology companies and service-based companies and cosmetics. You may do it your own way, but again, this is kind of how I keep track of like who I want in my audience. Okay. This is what I do. And I keep a file. I update this file once a week. If I come across a new book, right, I'd go to the influencers and I put their name down here. Okay. It's you may do it on a sheet of paper. Okay. You may do it on a sheet of paper. But this is like me pulling back the curtain and showing you everything that I do. I mean, I do join groups on Facebook, and again, there's certain groups that I join. I mean, I joined a financial group through this guy. I think it was So I remember getting some leads. Oh, this was a really great group. I think I actually did end up getting. Let me see. Did I get? I think they got a little butthurt about me in this group. So they did. So they did remove me from this group, but I was just being really awesome in this group. I was just going out and being super encouraging, and they did kind of get like a little butthurt that like so many people were like commenting and reaching out to me. They didn't want me being like that attractive in their group, so I think they did remove me. However, I still can go and like look and see. Okay, look at all these people. Let's see. So like, okay. So let's see if I can just see some people that I may be friends with. I would shoot that person a friend request. I may ask them to add me back in the group. I'm friends with this person already. So again, there was 25 people in here, and I was just telling little bits about my story on, how I retired early. And that's all I did in this group. I wasn't going in pitching anything. I didn't say, hey, I've got this awesome opportunity. I just would share encouraging stuff every day in there. And I guess they kind of get irritated that I was so awesome, but it's okay, right? You can do little things like that. Join groups, connect on fan pages, do this little stuff. I mean, connect with 20 people a day. I mean, literally, we tell people to do this all the time, and then we come back and we have another session with them and they're still at the same amount of friends. You know what I mean? Or they're still, they haven't grown their audience. They're not actually tracking how they're growing their audience. And it's a shame. So hopefully that helps. And again, I requested to join the group again. I'm going to go in there and be more awesome next time, right? I'm just going to go in there and make friends. And I'm going to go in there and truly help people change their lives, whether our company can do it or not. I'm just going to go out there and just change someone's life and give them advice. If you're always reading books and you're always improving your life, like the advice that you give people always doesn't have to revolve around your company. Does that make sense? You know, like if I give you a piece of advice that has nothing to do with network marketing or whatever, like, aren't you going to be way more open to looking at it? If I say like, hey, like, I want you to take a look at something. I do think it may be a good fit. Like, okay, cool. You helped me with getting over that hump of like how I was feeling in my relationship because my husband said something bad to me today. You know what I mean? And you gave me the encouragement to move forward and share the story of how your husband said something bad to you, but it was actually it was because he felt this way, and then you had a talk, and then all of a sudden it just made it better, and all of a sudden, oh, we love each other, right? I mean, you never know. Okay, so that is lead gen in a nutshell. Okay.